Lesson 5. Create your website. Now, one of the first things you're going to need to do is to choose a domain name. Now, when you choose a domain name, make sure it's something that's catchy. No more than 3 words if you can avoid that. If you have longer ones that just take up too much room, people won't remember it. So no more than 2 or 3 words for your domain name. Try not to use numbers if you can, because that can in fact make it harder for you as well. So when you're choosing a domain name, make sure that you use something sharp and snappy and something that will in fact be catchy, something people will remember. 2 to 3 words, no more. Also too, you're going to need a hosting company. Now, choose a hosting company. Now, you'll sometimes find that the place where you purchase the domain name will also have a hosting option as well. You can use that, or you can choose to host it on another company elsewhere. Either way, no matter where you choose to host it, you need to make sure that it's a secure hosting where people aren't going to be able to easily hack it. And there are many companies out there in which you can do that with. It can be Bluehost, D9 Hosting, and there are many others, and we can have a look at some of those right now. Now, I'm only going to take you through a few sites today. The first one we're going to be looking at. Now, I'm only going to be taking you through a few hosting companies today because it's not hard for you to just sit down at Google and type it up for yourself, good website hosting companies or website hosting companies, and check it out for yourself. But anyway, the first one most people recommend is Bluehost. I don't personally use Bluehost, but they are, well, from my understanding, a very good option. So you can go through here, have a look at what they do. This is in the basic plan. The basic plan is $4.06 a month, and you get 50 gigabytes of website space, free domain for a year, and you get this stuff included in the standard feature. And that's for the basic one. Now, of course, if you want to have unlimited websites, you can choose to go $7.51 for the Plus account. And that is going to give you everything with extra added features. Now, I'm not an expert on hosting, so I can't tell you what a lot of that stuff is. I don't know what a WP staging environment is. I mean, I know what spam protection is. I know what domain privacy is. But free CDN enabled, no clue what that is. So I'm not really an expert on hosting. I know how to use what I use, and if I don't know how to do something, I get them to do it for me. Much easier. So another one I usually look at is over here called HostGator. Now, HostGator is one that a lot of people will be familiar with because it is something that has been around for a very long time. And they have what they call the Hatchling plan, which is very basic, and it is $2.75 a month. You get a single website, one-click WordPress install, free WordPress cPanel, unmetered bandwidth, free SSL certificate, and free domain included, which is pretty good for $2.75 a month. But of course, that's over 12 months. You got your baby plan, which is unlimited websites, one-click WordPress install, free WordPress cPanel, unmetered bandwidth, free SSL certificate, free domains included. That's for $3.50 a month. And then you have your business plan, which goes up to $5.25 a month, and you get free SSL certificate, free upgrade to positive SSL, free dedicated IP. Oh, that's pretty good. Free SEO tool, free domain included, unlimited websites, one-click WordPress install, free WordPress cPanel, transfer, unmetered bandwidth, free SSL certificate, etc. And the next one we're going to be looking at is one that I actually use. This is called D9 Hosting. Now, D9 Hosting is actually run by internet marketers, which is why I chose it in the first place, because they know what internet marketers need. Now, the one that I actually chose, and we're going to go over here, and I'm going to be looking here at the Premium SSD hosting. I'm going to click on that. And the one that I personally use is the D Max one. That's for $8.37 a month, and I use this one here. It gives me 2 GB of RAM. That's the only issue I've ever had with this particular one, but it gives me unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, host unlimited domains, RAID SSD array, which means it uploads very fast, unlimited database, unlimited email accounts, cPanel control, USA, UK, and EU server locations. So I have it in several different places. And of course right now you can get a 40% discount. Now that's not cheap, that is $8.37, but I've never regretted purchasing that, as that was certainly worth it. But we can have a look at the basic hosting if we wish to, and we can see what they have to offer. We can have a look at their shared hosting and see what they offer for that. Right now it's $3.57 a month, and this is for unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, 1 domain, 5 databases, 5 email accounts, cPanel control panel, and 40% off right now. You can also go for the D9 multi-site, which is $14.40 a month, unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, 100 cPanel accounts, also increased performance, increased security, etc. And you can get 20% off that. Was $18 a month, now $14.40, etc. So you can have a look at what they have on offer here. So these are the hosting sites that I would recommend. I personally use this one, but you don't have to. If you don't wish to, you can choose whichever one you want. As I said, jump online, have a look through Google, and choose one for yourself. Alright guys, let's go back to what we were doing. Now my suggestion would be, once you get your hosting going, that you create a WordPress blog. Now WordPress blog isn't just a blog, you can also turn it into a full-blown website where you can sell people products, or you can create your course. And there are many options in how you can do that, and you can also turn it into a membership site. So I would strongly suggest that you create a WordPress blog and you go to wordpress.org to do that. And you can usually find that on most hosting companies. They usually have that integrated into your hosting company. One of the hardest things for a content creator is to come up with good sales copy. So what I strongly suggest is you look for some private label right products that are in the same niche you happen to be in. Private label right products often come with websites that they supply themselves, and that copy is something you can actually copy and add to your own website. It may not necessarily match perfectly with what you're doing, but it will also help you a lot when it comes to creating your own copy. Now, there is a little trick to be able to help you with this as well, and that is use a rewriting tool called 𝗙𝗏. 𝗙𝗏 will allow you to be able to rewrite the content, and this will allow you to be able to add this to your website. And the best part about that is people will look at that and see it as unique copy. Now here we are at 𝗙𝗏. Now what is 𝗙𝗏 exactly? Well, 𝗙𝗏 is a paraphrasing tool. What it'll do, it'll rewrite the article for you, or rewrite your sales copy for you, so as you can put that straight onto your sales page. Allow me to show you what that's like. I have got a article right here. It's about 580 words, and all we really need to do is to hit paraphrase, and in just a moment it will then rewrite the entire article. All of the words will then be changed. Well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of the words will be changed, and it will then become a unique article. Now it says here, have you done a personal growth checklist on your life lately? Now over here, have you recently completed a personal growth checklist? Many goals are never achieved because of a lack of evaluation. Now if you read this, it says virtually the same thing, but said in a very different way. What you can do is you can also chop and change paragraphs around if you wish to, and you can do what you like to make it more unique to yourself. You can use this for sales copy, and then that'll make it unique to your particular product. Alright guys, let's continue with what we're doing. Once you've added your copy to your website, it's now time to add the videos. Depending on how your website's created, You have two options. You can either use the iframe embed code, which is often supplied by your video hosting company, or you can use the URL and add that to the site, all depending on what program you have added to your WordPress site. And that will allow you to be able to put a video straight into your website, and this will then give added value to your customer. Now, I've got a special treat for you. There is also a bonus lesson for you. So let's go check it out.